Something I haven't been that aware of until really maybe the last decade in my practice is that when you have a lot of inflammation in several joints with your rheumatoid arthritis, that it really can go widespread. So it can go widespread, so maybe you have your wrist and your finger joints that hook your fingers onto your hand, and you have a lot of inflammation there. That's a region you can all of a sudden in between the joints start being more sensitive. Synovial joint lining is the risk area where rheumatoid arthritis will occur. And we even know this isn't psychological. Some people say, is this in my head or something? I have this pain and now it's not. I used to close my eyes and know it was my wrist and some knuckles. Now I close my eyes and I think I have an oven mitt on of pain, or it's going up my arm. Even in animal studies of inflammatory arthritis, they can see, like, say, a little swollen paw on a mouse, they can see that the pain goes more widespread in some of the animal models over time. So knowing that is helpful because, number one, we want to put the fire out rapidly. In other words, suppress the inflammation, less chance of chronic pain. We want to address early when there's an unmet need of pain and say, are there areas where we can help you get better sleep? There are things that we use for pain control that are not obvious to a person until we talk about it. There's some antidepressants and anti-seizure class of drugs that can help chronic pain, and they're not addictive and they can give help to people. So we have ways of helping people get through this, but there will still be chronic residual pain, ongoing pain, I mean by that, in many people with rheumatoid arthritis. And unfortunately, it's the thing they have to kind of deal with. They can say, you know, my zero of pain in my life before rheumatoid arthritis is now a 4 out of 5 out of 10. And I have to now adapt to that. And when I flare, it might be an 8 or a 9. And just thinking, if you come from a position of usually not having any pain, that's a big difference in their life. And it's tough to adapt to it. And it's invisible because people can say to them, their family, their coworkers, their friends, you look pretty good. And they don't want to say, I feel horrible, because it's a really bad pain day. The rain, the change in humidity, the stressors because my kid's not doing as well in school. All those things can magnify pain for sure.